May I come in, sir?
Please come in. Please take a seat.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jayant Garg. Please take a seat.
Thank you, sir.
And briefly introduce yourself to us.
So my name is Jayant Garg. I am from Patiala, Punjab. Sir, I am a chartered accountant and done graduation from Punjabi University. So I am currently in the IRMS traffic services in Indian Railways. Sir, my hobby is cycling.
Okay.
Jayant, you are from Patiala.
Yes, sir.
There was a time when Patiala was supposed to be the capital of Punjab. Ultimately, we have Chandigarh,
Yes, sir.
a UT, and two states share the same capital.
Yes, sir.
Functionally, how do you react to that? Is it a workable thing?
So Patiala used to be a capital of Pepsu state, and after that, Chandigarh became the capital of Punjab and Haryana. So the system has been working since last 70 years and it has been working fine. It is a model of cooperative federalism where the functions of and the workings in the Chandigarh has been shared between Punjab and Haryana. So I think, sir, it is working well.
Recently, there was some tussle over the ownership of Chandigarh.
Yes, sir.
What was that? Who is claiming ownership of Chandigarh?
So basically both the state, Punjab and Haryana, even the Himachal Pradesh is claiming the stake in the Chandigarh, where Punjab is asking under the various accords that Chandigarh belongs to Punjab, whereas Haryana said that it should remain as a shared capital, sir.
You are in the traffic service.
Yes, sir.
Do you think that the railway departments are still working in silos after implementation of the integrated Indian Railway Management Service?
So the creation of IRMS is a step in that direction where the aim was to desalination and fast track the decision making. But since considering the railway is a huge organization and it has a set procedures which will take some time to change. So step has been taken, but sir, it will take some time to ensure that desalination is implemented at the truer level.
What has been the impact of merger of railway budget with the general budget? Has it been a step in the positive direction, or is it having any negative impact on the functioning of the railways?
So largely it has a positive impact where considering when we compare the capital expenditure from 2019 to 2025, the capital expenditure has increased almost 4 times. Now the railway is getting around 3 lakh crore for the capital expenditure. So moreover, sir, it has led to saving of the 10,000 crores of dividend which railway used to pay to the government. So third, sir, it would also ensure that the railway doesn't need to depend upon the loans or extra budgetary borrowings, which was the earlier practice. But sir, even some of our experts have highlighted the issues also with the merger, where sir, earlier the railway finances used to be scrutinized under the separate railway budget, but after the merger, railways finances are not that much scrutinized, where the operating ratio of the railway, which has increased to almost 98.4, is not much focused after the merger, sir.
Talking of operating ratio, as a traffic officer, what steps would you take to bring back freight to the railways from the roadways?
So over the last few years, the railways model share has increased, reduced from 85% to almost 27%. As a traffic officer, I would ensure that the traffic or the tariff process is streamlined, which ensure that the confidence of the traders would be boosted in using the railway. The step which I think could be taken is, first of all, sir, there is a need to change the perspective or the image of the railways, where the current lack of punctuality or not scheduled trains, freight trains, hinders the traders or the businessmen to use the railways. Second, sir, as a traffic officer, I would ensure that the fast tracking of the building of the terminals, railway terminals, which ensure that infrastructure is created. Third, sir, I would also focus on the diversification of the freight traffic. Such currently the 50% is dominated by the coal. I would ensure that the better deals or better contract is signed with other industries, so that the other goods can also be transported. Moreover, sir, one proposal could be the creation of logistic company instead of just transportation companies, where the logistic would ensure that a last mile connectivity or the first mile connectivity would be ensured for the railways. That would ensure that a freight business can be increased.
Do you think the dedicated freight corridor corporation is doing any significant work in this direction? It is. Are you aware of this organization, dedicated freight corridor? What are their functions? What are they doing?
So dedicated freight corridor is a PSU under Indian Railway. It is working to or operationalize the dedicated eastern and western dedicated freight corridors which are there. So the function which it ensures is that, first of all, sir, it reduce the traffic on the high density networks such as the Delhi Mumbai, Delhi Howrah. Second, sir, it has led to the increase in the speed of the average freight trains, such as on ordinary track the speed is around 25 kmph, where it has increased to 50 kmph on the dedicated freight corridor. Moreover, sir, it is providing the service to the Indian Railway, where the rolling stock is being owned by the railways and the freight is run by the railways, where the infrastructure which is maintained by the DFCs.
Has it been able to attract more freight traffic from the roadways?
So I am sorry, but not aware about the exact numbers. But sir, considering that the increase in the speed and the higher loading, the railway is increasing the freight movement. Even the target for the 2030 has been revised to around almost 3 billion metric tons. Sir. I think it would be a huge jump considering the implementation of DFC. Sir.
See, the safety record of Indian Railways is not very good.
Yes.
Now, in this context, I have a question for you. We have seen that at level crossings, it often happens that an accident occurs. Okay, a tractor is getting hit, school bus is getting hit, and is it a case of the train hitting the school bus or the school bus coming in the way of the train? Train mows down tractor. So many people killed. Is it a railway accident? Is the railways accountable for that, or is it a road accident where the vehicle is answerable for their action? How do you look at it?
So in that case, in the most of the cases, it is observed that the issue is with the vehicle which has tried to rush through the level crossing, even when there was a warning of the imminent train crossing. But sir, I think that it could be viewed from the case to case basis. Even in some of the cases, there can be a negligence by the level crossing guard which is there, which in many cases they delays the closing of the gate. So to tackle that, the railway has implemented the electronic interlocking system, and also sir, almost 100% level crossing on the broad gauge has been removed. So I think sir, that step has been taken.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Jayant, in your higher educational qualifications, you are writing other chartered accountancy. What is this other?
So in the others, I have done the chartered accountancy. Like apart from graduation, I am a chartered accountant.
Oh. Your hobby is cycling.
Yes, sir.
What is the function of ball bearing in a cycle?
So ball bearing reduce the friction. Basically, it ensures that the various equipments of the cycle, such as the steering or the pedal, can move smoothly, sir.
Can you differentiate between tax evasion and tax avoidance?
So tax evasion is an illegal practice where the deliberately income is not shown and the tax is not paid, where the tax avoidance is a tax planning tool where the loopholes in the taxation system is being misused to reduce the tax liability, sir.
Misused.
Yes, sir.
Misuse, what do you mean? When it is, you said that tax evasion is illegal.
Yes, sir.
So the other should be as per the law, tax avoidance. So then where is the question of misuse?
So as per my knowledge, misuse means where the loopholes are or the tax is not clear. In that case, that such loopholes are being exploited to reduce the tax liability, such as the practice of treaty shopping, where the organizations or companies are opened in the tax havens to reduce the tax liability.
What is book profit?
So book profit is a profit which is exhibited in the books of accounts after making adjustments.
So why MAT is levied on book profit? Why not as per the provisions of tax laws? Why not normal tax? Why minimum alternative tax on book profit?
So book profit is computed after adjusting, making adjustments which are highlighted in the Income Tax Act in the net profit of an organization. So in the net profit, there are some of the elements on which the MAT is not applicable, such as one of the gains are there, so that need to be reduced to compute the book profits.
No, why book profit? What are the companies? Why they have been brought under book profit taxation, MAT taxation? Why there was a need of MAT?
So MAT was brought in the for the some of the companies which, despite earning the huge profits, are using the provisions such as depreciation or other provisions to reduce their taxable profit. So to bring such companies within the tax net, the MAT was implemented.
You know something about Prevention of Corruption Act?
Yes, sir.
When there is a section 19 in the act, what is the need of having section 17A? Are you aware of these two sections in the Act?
Pardon, sir, I am not aware about the exact sections.
You have given IPS as your second choice.
Yes.
Tell me what is child trafficking?
So child trafficking is a part of human trafficking where the children are exploited or illegally transported for undertaking illegal activities such as prostitution or begging, sir, or taken away from their parents.
Transported.
Yes, sir. When they are taken away from their parents and detained or trafficked, sir.
Supposing they don't have parents, then it is not trafficking.
Then also, sir, it's a trafficking where they are forced to undertake illegal activities or sold.
Thank you.
So, Jayant, your interest is cycling.
Yes.
Now, where do you where do you cycle and what is your routine with respect to that?
So currently, during my training, I cycle in the ground of our training institute. So I try to do the cycling for 30 minutes, around 10 to 15 kilometers in the evening.
Now, if we see the roads in India, right, they are not friendly for cycling.
Yes.
So what suggestions you would give? And let's say compare it to the roads of France,
Yes.
developed Germany, right? So they are quite friendly. So what differences you see and what suggestions would you recommend to implement here?
So first of all, there is a fundamental difference between the roads in the developed country where they have built the dedicated cycling lanes and parking slots, whereas in the Indian system, the urbanization system, there is a huge limited availability of a specific dedicated lanes for the cycling. So first of all, we need to focus on creation of dedicated lanes or for the cycling. For that, sir, one of the model could be, instead of creating the pavements, we can use the marking on the roads where the parked the vehicles which are parked on the roads can be removed, and in that place the dedicated lanes can be created. Second, sir, we also need to mark a dedicated place for the parking of the cycles. Third, sir, we have to remove the potholes on the roads, which are the major obstacles which are witnessed in the cycling. So the same has been done during the preparation for the Pune Grand Tour also.
Now, let's say you have to encourage people to adopt cycling.
Yes, sir.
Because it's something that's good for the health and good for the environment.
Yes, sir.
So how would you encourage? What actual things let's say you are district magistrate of a place, right? And then what actual steps you would take?
So in that case, the steps which can be taken. So first of all, being a district magistrate, I would myself prefer to commute by cycle wherever possible, so that it would encourage others to adopt it. Second, sir, I would also create some of the dedicated infrastructure on the for the cycling, so that the cyclists feel safe. Third, sir, the children in the school can be promoted to adopt the cycling. For that, sir, in the Punjab, cycles are being provided to the school children, so that can be done. Fourth, sir, a campaign or a mass campaign can be launched under the Fit India mission, where on the dedicated Saturdays and Sundays, cycle rallies can be organized or cycle competitions can be organized.
Good, Jan. So now coming on to the part of infrastructure, right? So one of the biggest constraints with respect to infrastructure is funds.
Yes.
Now I would link it to taxation.
Yes.
So how do you assess GST as a reform, right? Since 2017 till now, as a reform, how do you assess and what parameters you see it is success, where it needs improvement?
So since 2017, I would consider the GST as a success, where the average monthly tax collection has increased to almost 1.8 lakh crore. And also, sir, it is a step toward creating one unified market where the multiple taxes has been submerged under the GST. Third, sir, it has also ensured the ease of doing business, where the unified taxation system has been rolled out. And as per the various experts, it has been said that it led to the boosting in GST growth, also GDP growth of country. Sir, but the reforms still required in GST. First of all, sir, there is a better implementation of ITC matching, where the input tax credit could be matched to avoid the fraud. Second, sir, still the issues of inverted duty structure is prevalent in some of the sectors, which need to be taken so that the MSMEs work.
So Jan, the whole point of GST was it is self-policing in nature.
Yes.
But still we are seeing some sort of frauds there.
Yes.
Right? So because you are a chartered accountant, right? So have you dealt with GST filing?
Sir, no, I haven't dealt in the filing of the returns.
Okay, then let's move to the direct tax side.
Yes.
So on GST we have a reform, right? A large scale reform. On direct tax side also there is a reform being proposed. of similar nature. Do you know about that reform?
So new income tax act.
So how does the new income tax act, what are the key, like top three key features? Just tell me that how does it improve over the old 1961 income tax act?
So first of all, it is toward the simplification of taxation, where over the last 60 years, multiple amendments and had led to the creation of old tax as a bulky and difficult to understand. Second, sir, it also ensure that instead of previous year and the assessment year concept, a taxation year simplicist taxation system has been implemented. Third, sir, it also covers the new sectors of economy, such as digital sectors, such as it covers the new NFTs, bitcoins as a digital assets, and empower the income tax department to undertake search and seizure operations for that activities.
So in this context, do you think India has, you know about Laffer curve, right?
Yes, sir.
Like the tax rate and the optimum level of collection, right? So if I ask you, the tax rate in India, is it below the optimum level or above the optimum level? Where do you place it and why?
So I have limited understanding about the taxation system, but sir, in my as per my opinion, it is at the optimum level, because income tax has been reduced, where the up to the 12 lakh income the tax has been made nil, and even on the other companies also the corporate tax has been reduced from 30% to 22%. So I think these steps are taken to boost the consumption as well as the industrial growth. And compared to the other economies also, the Indian tax rate is less at the lesser levels.
Good, Jen, just to add that now the number of tax filers are increasing. So we reduce the rate, the tax filers, and that is increasing. So we are moving towards the optimum level. Earlier, it was on the higher.
Okay, Jayant, it would have affected you also. The price of gold is shooting like anything.
Yes, sir.
Now, traditionally, the thinking is that people run after gold and therefore the prices go up
Yes,
if there is tremendous insecurity in the society.
yes, sir.
Otherwise, people will go after MFs, FDs, government securities, this, that.
Yes, sir.
Or they will go after that they will go after real estate, and the least confidence when they have in the system, then they'll run after gold. Correct?
Yes, sir.
But from what our vital statistics are of the economy, we are doing very well. We are doing, in fact, tremendously well. Inflation is all-time low. GDP is growing. Fourth largest economy, in some ways third largest, in some ways, whatever. Point is, we are doing so well. So why the rush for? Why this insecurity? So I'm a bit confused. Should I feel secure or insecure?
So I think the increase in the prices of the gold is not just because of insecurity in Indian economy. It is the larger trend which is witnessed in the other economies also, where the rising trend of protectionism or instability in the geopolitics has pushed the people or investors toward the gold sector. And moreover, sir, it has created a vicious cycle where the investors, because gold is increasing on the day-to-day basis, so it is encouraging others also to invest, which is creating a vicious cycle. Third, sir, it is also not just by the demand by the individual citizens. Even the central banks are also
Holding gold.
diversifying their forex reserves. Apart from US dollars, they are moving toward the gold reserves.
You mentioned US dollar.
Yes, sir.
So why is that the US dollar is rising high and higher?
Yes, sir.
Is my currency weakening? What is happening?
So compared to Indian currency, the US currency is increasing, where as highlighted by the economic survey that there is a depreciation of around 7%.
It's increasing. I'm not asking for sources. My point is, should I be worried?
Yes, sir.
Or should I not be worried?
So as I think considering that the inflation is at a comfortable level, and moreover, sir, India doesn't follow any fixed exchange rate policy till there is not abrupt fall in the rupee and there is a staggered reduction in the value of the currency. I think there is no need to worry. But in case there is an exponential fall, then the RBI need to step in to ensure that it doesn't lead to the imported inflation, sir.
To make the answer more well-rounded, you have to convey that it's not about Indian economy, it's about Indo-US relations.
Yes, sir.
I would be worried if my currency were to become weak with respect to all other currencies.
Yes, sir.
I'm reasonably strong vis-a-vis euro, the UK pound, the 10 other currencies.
Yes.
I'm not weak there. So it's a one-to-one.
Yes.
It's a mutual exchange rate. which can keep going up, keep going down because of sanctions, because of trade issues, because of anything.
Yes, sir.
Understood? That makes your answer complete.
Thank you, sir.
What do you understand by de-dollarization? Going by the same trend of arguments. De-dollarization.
So it is a trend where the use of dollar for the international trade is being reduced. The reason for that is, sir, weaponization of a dollar, and also, sir, where countries are ensuring that they are being resilient in their trades.
What has been the most recent, well, last few years is recent, trend which causes, the US president to start tweeting late nights?
So reason for that is, first of all, sir,
With respect to de-dollarization, what have been the trends? What have been the concrete steps taken by whom?
yes. So first of all, India is signing the treaty with the or agreements with other countries to trade in the local currency. Second, sir, there is also talk in the BRICS to launch the BRICS currency.
Very good. That was in reverse order actually.
Yes, sir.
The immediate response was with regard to the BRICS currency, which is why all this halla is happening. All right, end of your interview. You see, you are an excellent candidate. You are already there, right? You just have to push a little more. How did you do your written as compared to the last year?
So I tried my best this time.
How did you do compared to the last year?
So I did better, sir.
That's the point. So, if you have done better and so have others, you have to push yourself to that extent. 10th Feb, you have 10 days. You see, from what you are today, you can easily get 15 marks more, right? To get those 15 marks or hopefully 20 marks more, you would have to spend so much extra energy in your mains exam. Here it's a minor tweak.
Yes, sir.
Understood? So please be very methodical. This, I have written it here. You have a tendency to speak very fast.
Okay, sir.
A lot of your answers are very pithy, very good, right? And naturally, talking fast is the sign of a very active mind, but it results in some mishaps also. गाड़ी तेज चलेगी तो गड्ढा आएगा तो आप नहीं बचा पाओगे, ठीक है? ये जो आपने, for example, tax avoidance is completely legal.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है? इस किस्म के आप तब मिसहैप कर पाते हो।
आप ये कह सकते हैं तो लूप होल्स
को एक्सप्लॉइट कर रहे हैं आप। आप बढ़िया भाई। इफ मैरिंग ट्वाइस इज लीगल, पीपल विल मैरी ट्वाइस। फिर राइट रॉन्ग नहीं होता है उसमें।
ठीक है सर।
डोंट मेक अ लॉ।
ठीक है सर।
ओके, डोंट क्रिएट अ लूप होल इन अ लॉ।
ठीक है सर।
नाउ द पॉइंट इज, इफ यू आर स्पीकिंग वेरी फास्ट, you can't pull back your words.
Yes, sir.
So you are advised to speak a little slowly, making sure that the next sentence is already framed here, and then you speak आराम से, कोई जल्दी नहीं है।
ठीक है सर।
The second important thing is, if you are speaking slowly, you can weigh every word and you can remove the extraneous information, the irrelevant information.
ठीक है सर।
So only the crisp part of the answer comes out, focusing on the question.
ठीक है।
Understood? इतनी सी बात है। That is the whole beauty of this interaction process. Just do that.
ठीक।
The rest, I'm very happy with your energy and your general demeanor. Your voice modulation is very good. Your facial expressions, जो भी है आपका, eye movement, थोड़ा आप सब लोगों की तरफ देख के बोलिए. You have to involve everyone.
ठीक है।
And you could use a little bit of hand gesticulation, but your general energy is very good. Okay, keep at it. Sir, anything to add?
That's all. You are good, but since you are in the job only, so prevention of anti-corruption, and it was in the news also. You up to देख के
थोड़ा expectation, the bar will be higher.
ठीक है सर।
आप ज़्यादा मुश्किल सवालों को एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं, और क्योंकि आप अकाउंटेंसी वगैरह के हैं, कॉमर्स एंड अकाउंटेंसी, द इंडो EU डील, द AI समिट तो ठीक है, द बजट, ऑल इट्स मैनिफेस्टेशंस,
ठीक है सर।
किसका क्या इम्प्लीकेशन होगा, किस चीज़ का क्या होगा। इकोनॉमिक सर्वे आप पूरा चार्ट जाइए जो दो दिन पहले रिलीज़ हुआ है।
ठीक है सर।
और ट्रेंड्स से क्या होंगे, क्या एक्सपेक्टेशन है, क्या सही है, क्या नहीं है, ठीक है। ओवर एंड अबव एवरीथिंग एल्स, इंडो EU, what we have done with Germany, what we have signed up, what we did with the Russian president.
ठीक है सर।
कोई 400 आदमी लेके आए थे, वो यूं ही तो नहीं लाए थे दिल्ली दिखाने।
ठीक है सर।
They must be doing something. So please go deeper. Not everything will come out in the newspaper.
ठीक है सर, मैं देख लेता हूँ।
All the best.
All right, all the best.
DTAA and all the
ठीक है सर, मैं एक बार देख।
करके जाओ. Okay, all the best.
थैंक यू सर। थैंक यू।